back to my channel. So after a long break, I'm back with another useful video. Basically, this will be a celebration video because we are going to celebrate Christmas. So this would be my first Christmas after starting my channel. So I thought I'll just make a plum cake for all of you guys and let's see how it is made. And this is my cousin, so she's here to help me today. So we both will be gonna make a Christmas special plum cake, and yeah, let's start with the mixing thing and all. So without much late, let's get into the video.
To begin with, for a fruit cake or a plum cake, we need to mix the dry fruits first. So basically you can do it in the alcohol. I mean, you can soak all these dry fruits in the alcohol, but it would be tastier if you soak all these ingredients almost 30 to 40 days before the usage. Okay, so that it will be nicely soaked. So now we don't have much time, so what we'll do is we'll just instantly make a plum cake. So for that you need orange juice. This is fresh orange juice, about 1 orange. So this is fresh orange juice, and then I took dates, then I took raisins, then cashew nuts, then almonds, and a bit of mixed tutti frutti. So I am just going to soak all this in the oranges for about 2 hours. Then after that we'll just start making our plum cake. So basically I am just going to soak everything into the orange juice. Making a small plum cake. So this would be my quantity, and this would be quite enough to make the plum cake. Okay, so I am just going to soak everything. So I am just going to put dates, and then you can soak it in the alcohol, that would be much more tastier. And then raisins, cashew nuts, you can put it after some time because you don't have that soaking time for cashew nuts. Then tutti frutti, then I would add almonds, so yeah, I've mixed it. Now mix it well. You can also add any jam of your preferred choice. You can also add pineapple jam or a mixed fruit jam, or that's up to you. What all you feel like makes the cake tastier, you can add all those. So if needed, you can add some more cashew nuts to it. Okay, I have added few cashew nuts. So I have mixed it well. Now let's keep this aside for about 2 to 3 hours. This would be this will soak well if you put for about 4 to 5 hours, or overnight will be much more preferred, but we don't have much time, so I'm going to soak this for about 2 hours. So let's soak this. You can also put it in the fridge, or you can just put it in the room temperature. So let's see after 2 hours. So I'll just soak this for 2 hours. Okay guys, so to make the caramelized sugar, take half cup of sugar. Then to this add about 2 to 3 spoons of water. Dissolve the sugar completely until it is brown in color. So make sure that you are not burning the caramelized sugar. So once it is dissolved nicely, so lower the flame and add about 1/4 cup of boiling water to it. Not normal water, boiling water. So yeah, this is completely getting dissolved now. So once it is brown in color, yeah, it is brown in color. Now I am going to add about 1/4 cup of boiling water to it. So so be careful guys, it may splash on your face. So yeah, once it is done, lower the flame and boil it for about 5 minutes. So after then, so it is done now. I'm going to switch off the flame and allow it to cool. Now let's mix our dry ingredients. So for this I took 2 cups of maida, 2 cups of maida, half spoon of baking powder. Then you need to add 1/4 spoon of baking soda. If needed, you can also add pinch of salt to it. Then you need to add mixed spices, which is clove, dalchin, nutmeg, elaichi, finely ground and make powder, and you can add to this. So it would be about 1 to 2 spoons of spices. Then sieve it from a proper height so that your cake becomes fluffy. So once it is done, keep it aside. Let's start mixing our wet ingredients. So for this you need to take all the ingredients must be in room temperature. I took 3 eggs, so which is in room temperature. Make sure that you are using everything is in room temperature. So beat it well. Beat until it is nice and fluffy. So if you can also use a whisk if you don't have beater. Once it is done, add 1.5 spoon of vanilla essence to it. You can also add pineapple essence. Here I have added vanilla essence. So again beat it well so that you will not have any eggy smell. Yeah, I am beating it well. And now to this add 1 cup of powdered sugar. So after adding powdered sugar, mix it well so that it is nicely dissolved into the egg batter. So do not overmix again because this may spoil your cake, and mix it well until and unless the sugar is completely dissolved. So once it is done, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of oil plus melted butter. You can add only oil or you can add only butter, but here I have added butter plus oil, which is of 1/4 cup. Once it is done, mix well. Now add the dry fruits that we have soaked. I have soaked it for about 3.5 to 4 hours. Now I have added it to the batter. Mix it well. You can also add orange zest, any jam, anything needed. But this is the easiest way of making plum cake, guys. So I am not adding anything. Mix it well. Now let's add our dry ingredients in batches. So once it is added, mix well in only one direction. Do not over mix. So make sure that there are no lumps. Once it is done, you can add caramelized sugar to it. 3 to 4 spoons of caramelized sugar. So it decides your texture and color of plum cake. So I have added 3 spoons or 4 spoons. Again I am adding the dry flours in batches. Again mix it in one direction without any lumps. Complete flour I have added, and I am mixing it quite well. Then I am going to add caramelized sugar again. Almost half of the caramelized sugar I have used because I want a good color. So you can see the color is being changed. So this gives a good flavor and color to your plum cake. So this would be enough. So with a spatula I have just mixed it one last time, and I took a baking tray and I am just pouring this batter to the baking tray. So I am going to bake this cake in kadai, not in oven. You can bake in oven or in kadai. So in kadai it took for me about 50 minutes to bake this cake. So you can even do it in the oven if you have. If not, you can do it in kadai like this. So preheat your kadai and then in medium flame you can bake this cake for about 50 minutes it takes. You can check it in between if it is done. So garnish with any of the dry fruits it desired if needed. So once it is done, tap for 30 times and bake. So finally my cake is ready, guys. So it is nicely puffed up. So all my cashew nuts have been settled inside because it has risen nicely. So it is super soft and yummy. So I've garnished with some tutti frutti. So hope you have liked it, guys. Do try this and let me know in the comment section below.